Hello, Xcom fans, Acta Sanctum fans, all two of them. I would like to begin with an alien hybrid mission that's almost done and is mostly target practice. Now, this little snippet of footage is going to make Cool Whip look like he's a really bad shot. But actually, that's completely unfair to him. His accuracy is quite high, in fact. Definitely above 60, probably above 65. It's just that the heavy laser, well, its accuracy is akin to that of the, dart gun. Therefore, just watching this footage, it seems to me that when I bring someone with a heavy laser, I should also equip them with something a bit more aimable for use against targets that don't necessarily need a heavy laser, like most of them. At this point, as discussed before, what I need to do is let the scientists do their work and just kind of survive in the meantime. Unfortunately, I cannot ignore terror missions. The good news is, one of my bases is far enough away that I don't need to pull any special shenanigans to arrive during the daytime. Well, time to take a deep breath, go in, and hope that our casualties aren't too terribly horrifying. As much as I'd like to equip everyone in power armor, there are a couple of things holding me back. First, of course, it takes a lot of time to make those. Oh, we're facing floaters? Seriously? I don't mind exactly. And it's not like there's no danger at all, because they're still using plasma. But I expected something else. I still don't really know what that gun is. I think it might be... oh. Well, that was a waste. The delete key allows you to remove all of the turn units from a unit, which is very helpful when you want to prevent reaction shots like that. Also helpful for people wielding rocket launchers and other similarly hilarious weaponry. Well, Phasmas, you haven't encountered too many aliens, but there's one right there. Go to it. That was, well, some of it was good shooting. It's nice to give the recruits a little bit of time on the field. Wow. It's a little bit... it makes me a little bit nervous when a monster like a Reaper is only knocked out. But what can be done? Actually, I know exactly what could be done, but I don't feel like wasting a grenade on it. Ooh. I mean, there was a 50-50 shot, but I didn't seriously expect to nail that one. This is one of the reasons that snipers are great for terror missions. You often get aliens that are sort of peeking out of windows. And you need some... Whoa. And you need some really lethal, reliable accuracy to deal with those in a smooth manner. Alright. You've done well with that plasma rifle in the past. And this is one of the troubles of dealing with floaters, which is the interface of this game isn't that great at showing aliens on... Whoa, take that, building. As I was saying, isn't really that great at showing aliens on different height levels. There's no shadow or anything as far as I know. Well, I think the owner of that building is going to be overcharging on rent even more for the next few months. And they're going to say it's all Xcom's fault. Now, I have sort of mixed feelings about power armor as it is. I mentioned one of the problems, but the other is that it limits turn units quite a bit. So this has two effects, which are fairly interesting to me. One is that it's best put on veterans who've had some time to build up their time unit stat. And the other is that it makes it hard to move them forward swiftly and keep up a decent front line with them. Since they're expensive, I really don't want to put them on scouts yet, especially rookie scouts who'd barely be able to move in those things. Wow. Right, so every time that I see one of those heavy Gauss rifles hit something... Wait, whoa. Okay, one thing at a time. I'm fairly impressed by the results. Now, let's get that laser hose to work. That tank scout took a plasma hit and just keeps on rolling. Ooh, that's an interesting shot. Come on, you can do better. Well, I called it alright. How'd those aliens get in there anyway? Well, they probably floated up to the top and got in that way or something. Anyway, the Sky Ranger is kind of in the way for some of these sniping angles. But I'd really like to take care of the one that's way on the roof, because who knows how many chances I'll have to shoot at it. I mean, the one that's next to the window is also a nice target to deal with, because I've dealt with some terror missions where the alien will take a shot out of the window and then move out of the way so that I can't shoot back. Gee. You know, I wonder if minigun-style weapons like that would be okay ways to improve the accuracy of troops. But yeah, I ran into a problem that has haunted me a few times, which is having line of sight but being unable to shoot. I'm not entirely sure what causes it. Wow, that was a really nice shot. For a weapon that's probably not meant for sniping use. Ah, wow. Really impressive work. It's times like this where I really miss having a co-commentator, because whenever I'm at a loss of something to say, I can always count on one of my friends to make fun of me. Which, I mean, it sounds like I'm actually not happy about them, but it makes for a very entertaining video, or at least a more entertaining video than it would be if I was alone. I would also like to apologize for taking so long between video uploads. It's true that I've been distracted by other things, but there's always other things. And maybe it's just because I was starting to get kind of burned out on the process of making these videos and processing them, editing, and all that. Because there was a time where I would produce one video a day or every 2 days. Of course, that was with a lazier process. Well then. Whoa! Now, you may have gotten some... Okay, actually 2 things. First of all, that's exactly the problem I was talking about with aliens up on rooftops and near windows. Rance, now is your time to save a life, because Arrow Mech is not someone that I can afford to lose. Another knocked out Reaper. It's possible that... No, wait, no. I also knocked one out with my heavy railgun, which is... Well, I don't think I have anything stronger than that. Anyway, fortunately it was only 1 fatal wound. Arrow, you're awake. You can limp back into the Sky Ranger. You've got the rest of the day off. And now, receipts. You don't have a shot, but synchronicity does, perhaps. Now, this shot is going to be extremely close to Arrow Mech, who I said was not expendable. But hey, it's 95%. That's close enough, right? So, good shot. Good on you for not killing a squad mate. You can, you have narrowly avoided being scarred for life with the trauma of killing a teammate. Very nice. Well, at first I thought that the scatter laser would be more of a toy, but it turns out that a never-ending cone of death was fairly useful. And hey, at least I didn't get sniped from the rooftop this time. So, forward. I still haven't figured out how to deal with the rooftop yet. Oh! Looks like we have one of those aliens that isn't good at pattern recognition. Now this is a lesson that some commanders, such as myself, had to learn the hard way, which is, in short, if someone gets shot down, don't go over and stand on the same spot. It is a place of bad. Come on, you can do it. Maybe you can't do it. Okay, that's alright. We have someone else who can handle this. Also, there are not many heavy weapons with auto fire. I forget whether I mentioned that or not. This is one of them, though. And we need more scouting because, well, when there are unfound aliens, they're not going to find themselves unless they find themselves by shooting at us, which is bad. Oh, hey, another rooftop. I don't think I have a shooting place, or that's probably not the word to use for that. Line of fire, maybe? Yeah, that's better. Aw. Whoa. Well, that was lucky. Whoa, wait, what? There's civilians that are still alive? And yes, our mech passed out because of the smoke. It happens. Wow. Okay then. You know, I think Mr. Hart has gotten at least one medal so far, and I'd say he's earned it. Although, in future missions, I might give him a capturing weapon once again. I know he'll understand. Alien leaders have really good stuff hidden on them. Also, this always happens with poetry. He has bad stats, but he tends to be towards the back of the Sky Rangers, so he never gets a chance to shoot things and develop. Maybe I should move him forward next time. I'm sure he'd like that. Oh, well. Do your best. Or... actually, yeah, I think this is a better plan. Okay, well, I can't complain about the shooting. So just step out of the way. We'll hope that the Reaper did not notice us. In DFO, the guild has been a little bit quiet, although not inactive by any stretch. We've been doing some fun stuff the last couple of days. It's just kind of a cycle. People run into things in real life that weren't occupying them before, like finding a job or, I don't know, something family related. But we're getting some new people as well. Whoa! Well, at least he didn't die immediately. Wait, no damage whatsoever. This power armor is amazing stuff. I've never seen a Reaper melee fail to kill someone before. So taking no damage from that, that's pretty nice. Wow, that was really nice. Well, field test successful. Alright. We know what's out there, thanks to our decent scouting. Really? Wow. That plasma is pretty harsh on, What is that? It looks like 2 layers of walls? Maybe, I guess it would be the aluminum siding that was stripped off there. Woohoo! Well, for a terror mission, that was pretty darn good. We even saved a few civilians, and although Arrow FMech is going to spend a month wishing he was dead, no casualties, technically. So, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.